I'm so excited to be here this morning talking about a issue that we shouldn't have to talk about. It's common sense. Living through a rape or sexual assault has to be the most terrifying and vulnerable moment a victim will ever experience. And victims should know that their experience isn't reported in vain and that it doesn't just make them another statistic. Rather, victims should have the right to ensure their health and safety, preserve evidence that is vital to the pursuit of justice, and inform them of their options legally. I've joined with my colleagues to find the resources necessary to help protect these rights for victims. Together with my joint author, Assemblyman Mark Berman, I introduced AB 1312, the Sexual Assault Victims' Bill of Rights, to protect sexual assault survivors by ensuring that rape kits are not prematurely destroyed, developing an information card specific to the survivors of sexual assault, and providing other protections such as birth control after the assault for free.
I brought some props here to kind of show you what a sexual assault evidence exam looks like. It is an invasive procedure, including a pelvic exam and sometimes an anoscope, looking inside the anus. It includes photography of the genitals in the anus area, and it is not right that women and men go through a sexual assault exam and sometimes don't have justice as far as even having the kit being run. A few years ago in California, the law was changed so that we are now required to run all kits in a timely fashion. That has cost an incredible cost to both our DOJ labs and our county crime labs. So additional funding is needed to maintain the standard now of running kits within 120 days of collection from the sexual assault exam.
When you go through the justice system yourself, you understand how broken it is. The system failed me. I reported my rape to both the police and the district attorney, only to be treated like a liar by one and to be nicely informed by the other that my rape did not count in the state that I was raped in. It was exhausting to advocate for myself in a system that didn't care what I had to say and wasn't interested in carrying out justice for rape victims. That is why I'm here with RISE, and that is why I'm here with Assemblymember Gonzalez-Fletcher, to make sure that victims in California do not have to navigate a hostile system after being raped. While California has many protections for rape victims, there are still loopholes in the law that allow sexual assault survivors to be re-victimized. There are also no standards for notifying a sexual assault survivor of his or her rights. This puts the burden of navigating a complex medical and legal system on him or her.
California still has thousands of untested rape kits, and what's worse, the current reading of California's code could allow for those rape kits to be destroyed after only 2 years. So last year when we extended the statute of limitations on rape, we basically said that it's fine, you can actually go after your perpetrator basically for the rest of your life. There is no longer a statute of limitations. However, we kept the law the same that said police don't have to keep your rape kit longer than 2 years. So what we're trying to do this year is to change all that. It's totally unacceptable that a survivor would go through all of that, reporting a rape, and then never get their test their kit tested. Survivors of sexual assault should not have to worry that key evidence is going to be destroyed, and California cannot ignore the consequences of neglecting evidence in these heinous crimes anymore. It's a matter of justice.